be faring in this game, as we are here in the deciding match between Arkosh Gaming versus Stratyk. And it's like game number 1 very much in favor of Arkosh. Game number 2, Stratyk just they just won. They just won so hard against Arkosh. And now here in game number 3, looking for, like, I feel like in terms of drafts, this is where I feel like it has been the most even out of the 3 games. So very excited to see how that's going to fare, as Gremlo already getting gone on here by Thana with the battery assault, but he's taking some heavy harass in return from the silencer. And now Crow arriving here as well, but 4 heroes from the Dire. Dragon Soul standing to the side. Forsaken Oracle now going to be seen. He's surrounded by 3 heroes. Gets a 3-hero Arcane Curse, but Inkswell going to be coming out. Hits the stun onto the Silencer. Crow jumps in with the shield crash, hitting onto 4. Looking to turn this around onto Thana. Thana gets the first blood. Actually going to Dragon Soul, but they will trade it for the Clockwork, as now Pale Horse arrives. And Dragon Soul, he doesn't have Blink, so he will take quite a bit of damage in return. Shield crash coming out. And Dragon Soul, despite getting first blood, he is going to try to buy out, is going to die. So 2 for 1, but the first blood going to the anti-mage.
He is going to...
And they're putting the Batrider into the bottom lane and the Leshrac into mid, it looks like.
Well, Kertingale is not going to like that.
But I feel like that makes it for the Void Spirit easier to have a game.
It is, but we have seen Void Spirits lose this lane hard enough where they simply cannot push out fast enough, and the creep wave ends up under their tower permanently at around 5 minutes into the game, and they just don't get dislodged from there anymore. So,
also,
if Pale Horse plays this out right...
Curtain Kell did not expect this matchup. He did not start with a stick, so he's taking a ton of harass already from this Batrider. And they're actually doing an aggressive tri-lane up top right now with this Night Stalker. And looking to go on to Raza here, who's taking heavy amounts of damage, but will survive for now.
Yeah, and literally none of the heroes in this top lane are happy with this arrangement. Absolutely nobody is. They all want levels.
Yeah, Thana is going to be happy with this, though. He will get the kill onto the Silencer with the help of the Inkswell, of course. And at the same time, bottom, Monkey, he's just putting their hurt onto this Timbersaw. Timbersaw trying to get away. He just wants to get away. 9 stacks of the sticky. Another Timber Chain. Can he get rid of the sticky? 10 charges. Can he get away? And he will not get the refresh, so now he's going to be able to survive. It gets another sticky on him. Monkey just following him around. And now Timbersaw gets the lane onto his tower at least, and has the stick on his courier, so he will be fine now. Completely out of mana, however, and no mana regeneration on him.
Yep. I mean, same goes for the Batrider, though, who spent most of his mana pool on that chase, but he's definitely a lot happier with this arrangement for sure.
As up top in that tri-lane, Forsaken Oracle going down once again. Just Thana on that Clockwork finds the cogs time and again.
And it's especially the combination with the Inkswell, right? Normally, on a Silencer, it's a little bit of the Undying method, right? Where it's like, alright, more heroes to hit with my spells, I'm happier. But he is also a sitting duck for a Clockwork walking in with those boots, with the Inkswell on him. Absolutely nothing a Silencer can do if he even wants to be near where the fight is.
Yeah. As meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Curtain Killer is under the tower now, dragging the creep wave. He now has some points in the reactive armor, of course, and much tankier now, thanks to that. As meanwhile, in the mid lane, it is looking really good right now for Alien Mana Banana, topping the CS charts together with his anti-mage.
Yeah, and I think we're not going to see that Leshrac horror scenario for him here. After all, AMB is an experienced mid player, and his opponent, while certainly okay, is not a mid by any means.
Yeah, he is a horse, not a mid.
Is he?
As
I heard an interesting theory yesterday where since this is more of a centaur, right? He has 6 limbs. He is actually an insect. Because he has 6 limbs.
True. As Crow. Oh, the cogs this time are not connecting. And they're not gonna get the kill due to that. Now, so far Gremlo hasn't really had a great start, but it is of course a Night Stalker. Once nighttime hits, I feel like this tri-lane is gonna become a lot scarier. Once minute 5 is gonna be coming around. But Dragon Soul, he's getting his levels. He has the points in Blink now.
Yeah, it will get a little bit scarier, but at the same time, they're not really achieving their goals here. This anti-mage is actually rather farmed. Look at how much gold he has in the bank. He's still considering rushing this Battle Fury. Thinks better of it now, though.
And decide. Oh, he went for an Orb of Corrosion. That is quite an investment there for the anti-mage. So that's something to keep an eye out. If Dragon Soul now doesn't get involved in kills or doesn't snowball his lane anymore, this purchase could prove to like bite him back.
It shows a lot of faith in the situation that he has going for him currently. He wants this laning stage to stay, and he wants to punish Gremlo. First one's getting punished, probably Raza though.
Yeah, he's gonna be Arcane Cursed. There it is nighttime, but the nice cogs there from Thena. And with the Inksfell, they're looking to turn this around onto Crow. And now Dragon Soul, he's getting involved. And they get the kill. He even gets the kill himself first. And Gremlo now, he's out of mana and he's gonna be silenced, but he's just too fast for Dragon Soul to keep up.
Yeah, in that regard, the Orb of Corrosion is mostly good if you can chase, but right now, since it's nighttime, Gremlo will always be too fast for Dragon Soul to actually get a lot of hits in.
And meanwhile, in the bottom lane, I feel like this Timbersaw is still getting a lot out of his lane. Oh, in mid. There's going to be the TP from Crow, but Elemana Banana looking for the 6-minute rune here. It's going to be an illusion rune for the Void Spirit, and Crow going to be put into the cogs. He has a shield crash to get out of it, and with that, he's going to be able to survive.
AMB just invested both of his steps in basically clearing the wave and harassing out Pale Horse, which he did, but then when he realized that the entirety of the enemy team was coming towards mid, he didn't actually have anything left in the tank to get some proper kills with.
Yeah, the timing of those 2 astral steps, if you have them up or not, is so massive in these mid lanes of like, for what do you use them? As now, Thena gonna be ran at here by Gremlo a little bit, but just tries to prevent a pull, but not gonna be able to do so. It's still gonna be hit.
Look at the experience
Dragon Soul
situation
is
here.
just free farm.
Exactly. It's level 6. His supports are both level 3.
Running
Second Oracle.
the silencer. Yeah.
Will not be 3 for a while still.
As at the
Archie
same
blows.
time, AMB gets the solo kill onto the Leshrac. That was just the 2 astral steps.
Honest to goodness,
Coming
I
off
did
cooldown
not
again.
think that the Pale Horse would go
At
back
the same
into
time,
mid lane.
bottom, they're trying to go onto Monkey here, but Forsaken Oracle has made the rotation, and Monkey, he has the lasso, uses it onto the Timbersaw, and will find that kill with just too many stickies and the Firefly. But
That was
overall,
always a
this
free kill.
this laning phase looks really good right now for Stratyk, as now Thena gets in a deep ward here, scouts out Pale Horse with that as well. Might even find a courier. Yep. Boop. And the second click.
And the most important part here is that Alien Mana Banana is doing well. Like, Anti-Mage having a nice lane is fine, but ultimately that's only going to come back to help you with him hitting his timings a couple of minutes earlier later on, right? It's a timer for the enemy. It's not something that you're going to start making moves with. But this Void Spirit here, now with the haste rune, Pale Horse.
They're gonna go in with the haste rune. Pale Horse is going to die. Another kill here for AMB. And the tip to boot.
That is what makes the game go around. And he's got supports that will be great at helping him with that as well as, oh, poor Oracle gets put in bot to hopefully siphon a couple of levels.
And it really is this triangle ward that Stratyk has right now that allows them this power play to invade the enemy triangle. Now, TP towards bottom from Gremlo. Pale Horse is here as well, but he's being spotted under the ward. Crow coming from the side, but Curtin Keller, yeah, he's far and away. That's now 2 cores coming to the bottom lane where they don't want to be. As at the same time, your triangle is being taken over by the enemy.
Your triangle has been invaded. Your mid tower constantly has waves pushed into it. And you're running after a Timbersaw without a lasso.
Gets the Firefly off, but there are heroes approaching. Thana doesn't have level 6s, but there's the Dark Ascension. Gremlo coming in from the side. The Inkswell doesn't hit onto the Night Stalker. But overall, a very scrappy fight here from both ends, and nobody dies. Not even really blows exchanged here.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's not a fight. It's a
bottom,
standoff.
however, Curtin Kelly will survive. At Dragon Soul, he TP's in here. He wants this kill onto the Silencer. Give me that juicy net worth, and he will find it. As at the same time, up top, looking for Thana. Monkey, he has Firefly. And but Alien Mana Banana is going to come in here, using the lasso onto the Clockwork, and now looking to turn this around onto AMB. But he, of course, is a little bit too tanky there. Still has another Astral Step there. Needs to be careful. Monkey, however, the Firefly is about to run out.
Where did I go?
At the very least, Arkosh managed to invade that jungle again, making sure that Stratyk is now the ones properly reacting once more. But man, Dragon Soul is having the time of his life farming in the meantime.
And in the mid lane, AMB plus Curtin Kelly. They're teaming up together, finding the kill onto the Pango. At the same time, up top, I mean, it's a trade. But it really feels like, I mean, the Stratyk, they have this AM farming. That's scary.
Yep, and your carry matchup in this game is versus Pale Horse. And that is always going to be good for Dragon Soul, excuse me. I mean, it's probably good for anime as well. What do I know? I'm afraid that unlike most people in Dota, I don't know a lot about anime.
Unfortunate. It's now here in the mid lane. Silencer finally able to get his level 6 together with the Pangolier. That's now, like, these level 6 timings for Arkosh, their supports just hit a massive power spike, and now kind of wonder what we're going to see out of Arkosh now, given that their supports have hit those ultimates. How can they make use of that? Because they will, like, the status quo right now is not good enough. Just simply put, it's not good enough for Radiant, right?
It indeed isn't. Like,
there is the Inkswell plus.
Not good enough.
They find the Silencer. It's going to be a Rolling Thunder going on to the Clockwork, so it will be a 1-for-1 trade. And actually, they're going to find the Grimstroke on the other side. AMB out of charges now, and there's Gremlo arriving. And that is going to be a dead Void Spirit. Now, that's a good trade here, and they're going to immediately turn this into a tower push. Ooh, and the question mark here. Somebody trying to imitate Emo.
Excellent stuff. That is the power spike right there. Stratyk is forced to go for the Silencer. If they don't blow him up, the exact same happens, except probably worse. So they're forced to engage in for that Silencer if they want to take the fight at all. They don't have any siege. They can't take this tower without killing somebody. So they do what what's worked for them so far in this game and get punished very hard for it.
Yeah. Like, even losing their mid-tier 1 tower for that, a massive swing there in favor of Arkosh. But they need to keep up that aggression once the next nighttime hits. As now it is daytime, we see a smoke here coming out from Stratyk, the 2 supports, looking for a hero to go on. They see Monkey, but Monkey with that Boots of Travel is a very hard kill to get. they line up the hookshot perfectly. Maybe. There's the hookshot
Well?
into the Inkswell. The follow up here by Curtain Killer. Can they find the kill? Monkey still alive, getting pushed back here and doesn't connect on the Timber Chain. Now the Global Silence coming out. Monkey is gonna try to get under his tier 2 tower. Blink forward. Firefly coming out, but it's not enough. And Curtain Killer on a killing spree. Crow will survive for now, but just beautiful vision there. Like not only the high ground, but also to the side, which spotted the Bat Rider being at that exact position. And just easy setup for the Clockwork.
And now they're just deforesting the entirety of this arena around the middle tower. It's kind of hard to get caught off guard if you can see everybody.
Yeah.
And Dragon Soul has gotten himself
able
involved.
to defend this tower. So despite 5 heroes being here from the Dire, they still haven't been able to crack this mid tier 1. And actually, as we take a look at levels, this Grimstroke is still only level 5. Very, very under-leveled. Up top, however, Gremlo trying to get gone, and the hookshot misses thanks to the zigzagging of Gremlo, and Gremlo simply going to go to TP. Battery Assault is going to be there, however, and is going to stop that, and they find the kill.
When it comes to solo pickoffs, Stratyk is very much still king in this game, but as far as these team fights are concerned, Stratyk has several targets that they need to blow up. And if it doesn't go right for them, it won't go good enough. Dragon Soul flies in the Battle Fury. Man, it took him a little bit longer, so I took a little bit of a break before he actually had it as well, and then...
Yeah. So now the Battle Fury finished. Oh, Radiant. They are going to be smoking up here. The scan did hit onto the triangle, and Stratyk just now moved out of there. Uh-oh. Can they... Curtain Killer might be a little bit of a hard target, but Monkey sees him. And with the Firefly looking to go onto him, finds the lasso. Do they have the damage to bring him down is going to be the question. Just immediately going for the TP. And... Oh... That was a tough one.
It was. I mean, he's rocking a hood, he's rocking a soul ring, he's got a perseverance at the ready as well, so this man has a lot of net worth gathered already. Oh.
There is the Dark Ascension looking onto this Grimstroke. Grimstroke is at least at level 6. That's now Dark Ascension used for nothing to gain for Arkosh. At the same time though, I mean, Pale Horse is farming up here on the Leshrac in the triangle, and he is number 1 in net worth, still keeping up with the Anti-Mage.
Yeah, I mean, for me it's really more like the Anti-Mage has been keeping up with him, right? This is a Lesh who's been completely undisturbed. So the fact that the Anti-Mage before his Battle Fury still managed to more or less hold pace with that is honestly good news for Stratyk, but yes, Pale Horse, BOTs, Bloodstone, he can answer all of the pushes that the Anti-Mage does in kind with actually more tower consequences, and he can still show up for the fights as well. So now with the BKB, after we see the BKB come out, Pale Horse is going to be as ready as he's ever going to get, and we'll see him fully join in for the team fights.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's now Arkosh just looking to make a push at this offlane tower, and Stratyk responding in return, taking the one. And the Radiant offlane, so just a pure tower trade. But now the question is what's going to be happening next here, and it's really like who needs to be on the move right now? Do you feel like, is it more on Stratyk or more on Arkosh?
Arkosh wants their BKBs. They've got 3 queued up on all of their cores, and I don't think they're going to be very eager to do anything until those are happening. Like we'll see Monkey, he's smoked up again, go for a couple of pick-off attempts with these supports, but that is about it. And on Stratyk, I think they'll start getting active again once Captain Kele gets the Lotus Orb. Interesting to see Pale Horse straight up join.
Crow has a Blink Dagger. It's going to miss on the Rolling Thunder, however. And And they're still gonna look to go onto the clockwork, and they're gonna at least find that kill. The movement there from Arkosh netting them a kill, but not really what they were hoping for, only a support.
No objectives, but they did place down a sneaky ward over to the side of the mid tier 2. There's actually good vision for a follow-up fight, like this one. Yeah. Stratyk suspect
At the same
we have some
time
vision
here,
going
Dragon
on.
Soul jumps onto Pale Horse here, goes in, missed the Mana Void, and they set up from the Void Spirit, and they find the kill onto Leshrac. With the Dark Ascension, Arkosh still wants to find this. They find the lasso onto the Void Spirit, and Void Spirit, with the Global Silence, is going to die. A 1-for-1 trade right now, as to the side, Raza gonna get gone on, but finds a beautiful link here. Dragon Soul jumps in with the Inkswell, takes out a support here. Gremlo playing around with the tree vision. They're looking now to turn this onto Thena, who's still on the high ground, and they will die. Curtin Kelly is going to be able to Timber Chain away, and in the end, a 3-for-2 trade after a pretty messy start for Arkosh, but that's where like the team fight of the Global Silence, the Dark Ascension, the lasso, all of it comes together for the Radiant side.
Yep. The Clockwork is one of Stratyk's big answers to a lasso, like just lasso into them, make sure that you can't actually split that team fight up. But if the Global Silence is out, nothing that the Clockwork can do, and it lasts absolutely forever. Look at them walking in here. Neither of the supports can do anything right now, and by the time they can again, Night Stalker is on top of them. It's painful to be a Stratyk support in this game. Either you start the fight and you get some kills before you die, or you do nothing before you die at all.
So it's a tough life being a support sometimes. As the Void Spirit, we saw that was the newly acquired Yule Scepter that he was able to use on the Leshrac to able to set up for the Aether Remnant. Leshrac now pretty close to a BKB, still 1500 gold away, but the smoke coming out here from Stratyk, sweeping the map. I don't think they're gonna find anything with that though, as right now, actually, they're just looking to secure this mid tower, I believe.
Yes, they are.
They are gonna Forsaken Oracle, try to farm the triangle, but no such luck.
There is a Manta Style on the Anti-Mage, and the Lotus Orb is complete on the Timbersaw, so both of these heroes will now be able to fight even if the Global Silence gets popped.
As now the smoke to come out from Stratyk once again, looking towards top. Crow and Gremlo. Gremlo already TPing out. Crow just forcing the creep wave onto the tower, kills another creep wave, and TPs on out. But at the same time here, Stratyk, they are gonna go into the Roche. Illusion gonna be scouting this out, but they're gonna be a little bit too late here. They see how low it is, and the Age is going to be picked up by the Anti-Mage. Dark Ascension coming out. They're at least gonna find a kill onto Thena. Raza not gonna be able to TP out. The supports once again pay the price so that the cores can live and have an Aegis.
Dire's bottom tower.
I think Stratyk is honestly happy with that. You just snuck a Roche from underneath the nose of a Pangolier with Blink Dagger. That's a win.
For sure.
If Arkosh is in position,
scan.
it can go way worse.
Yeah, the Flame Break did knock Clockwork out of the pit, which was very fortunate there for Arkosh in order to just burst him down. And once again, like Arkosh is very much keeping up in terms of net worth here with Stratyk, which I feel like is pretty impressive. Oh, Dragon Soul. He of course has an Aegis, so he can play as aggressive as he wants to. He has a Manta Style. Looking for the Silencer. This might be a little bit too aggressive here. But AMB coming from the side, looking to go on to Crow. Oh no, he's just getting walked down here. It might be too aggressive, he says. No, it's not aggressive enough. Jumps on forward, looking to go on to Monkey now. As now, there is going to be the hookshot coming in from Thena, pushes back onto the Batrider. The Batrider has a BKB though, loses the lasso. That's going to be the Aegis down of the Anti-Mage. Can they time the Split Earth perfectly? The Split Earth with the silence over the top. Dragon Soul needs to get out of this, gets the blink out. Can he survive this Pale Horse hot on his chase? But Dragon Soul is just a little bit too fast. And Raza gonna be able to just TP on out.
Makes it up. Honestly,
So,
very
in the
unlucky for
end-
Arkosh there that the AM is also already so low. Like, otherwise
Yeah.
they drag him up on the high ground and that entire fight becomes way harder.
But they took the Aegis advantage away from Stratyk. I feel like in this entire series, there's only been like one Aegis advantage ever that has been going on for a long period of time. Nearly all other
Yeah.
Aegises have been taken down pretty fast this year. Like Monkey was trying to drag him up all the way, but unfortunately, AM was not tanky enough.
And then 2 tanky after. Good disengagement.
Exactly.
Yeah, unfortunate about that Aegis, but I don't think that Dragon Soul minds too much. He got to have his fun. And he's still very confident in his scaling this game. That said, they are now looking at the full 3 completed BKBs over on Arkosh. And the rest of his team is not going to be too happy about that. Both the Void Spirit as well as the Timbersaw are really going to have to wait that one out. And it's extra weight on that Clockwork. With the BKB
Now
piercing
we see
stun
here
on
the
hook
smoke
shot.
from Stratyk. It's just about to turn nighttime. Alien Man, a banana jumps in though. It's gonna be silenced. They find Crow. Crow with the Essence Ring gets away and gets the Rolling Thunder. No, the stun coming out. Dragon Soul cannot finish off the Pangolier. And now the Global Silence come out. And AMB just getting gone on. He is already dead. As now they're looking for more. The Rolling Thunder still going. And Thana is going to die. 3 heroes, Kurt and Kelly, dying on the side there as well. Just to Pale Horse. And what a fantastic fight for Arkosh.
They didn't pop a single BKB in that. That is a disaster for Stratyk. If you lose these heroes, but the
They
BKBs
did-
get popped, that's...
They didn't pop a single BKB.
No.
Oh, and they found Dragon Soul. Oh no.
Yikes. You go from a cool guy with an Aegis to a smear on the ground. Look at this. Immediately
yeah.
grab A and B here, and they're holding off until this global. Thana is like, should I hookshot here? Should I... No, I need to wait until just before the global, try and save A and B, but he just doesn't get the opportunity. Global comes out, everyone's split up, dies, and none of those BKBs are getting any duration taken off.
Dire's middle tower has
And I can't believe Crow survived that entire engagement just on the Essence Ring. That was such
Tango
a...
go.
Tango go.
it's-
Very much so. The hero's so good right now.
Dire's bottom tower is
It's magic damage. What are they gonna do? Cast spells at him?
As now they have taken the tier 2 and now a 9,000 net worth lead
is under attack.
for Arkosh here. As like it just looks like everybody is ahead of their counterpart by like 1 to 2,000. Like especially the supports. Like Forsaken Oracle, he's rich. He has a Tranquil Boots and a Force Staff. He is rich.
He is. He's gonna buy a lot of time for the Stratyk heroes to chase after him. Which is not good. Everything's on anti-mage now.
Oh, the Gremlo did try to go onto an illusion there. They are gonna find the Grimstroke at least in as a little bit of a consolation prize, but that is not the target they wanted. Dragon Soul. Oh,
no,
the
lasso!
jump with the lasso! They just didn't respect the vision there from Gremlo. He still is Dark Ascended. He sees everything. And now Pale Horse, it knocks on your door. They force a buyback off the Grimstroke. And it feels a little like Stratyk feels a little bit lost ever since they have taken this Aegis.
Yeah, if I was the rest of the team, I'd be... Because I was saying, like, okay, it doesn't look like Dragon Soul cared very much, but it looks like he very much should have cared. Maybe this is a pick-off,
They're
though.
looking to go onto Monkey here at the same time. The jump from the AM, but the Hex is going to be there, but he misses the stun. Pale Horse there. As at the same time, Monkey already finished off the Clockwork. They're going to find the dieback onto Raza, and Kurt and Kelly trying to TP on out. Is there any cancel? No. That could have been much worse as Leshrac debuted the Hex, but missed the follow-up stun on the AM.
Yeah, Dragon Soul absolutely did not see that one coming. Now they're really just left hugging their high ground. Both of these, both A and B and Kurt and Kayla are really just trying to scrape together the money for these BKBs, but every time they show their noses, there's that threat of a lasso, there's that threat of a Dark Ascension coming at you out from the woods. This is not a fun game to play.
And it really, like, I feel like one thing about the Dark Ascension that is like very often a little bit understated is like how much vision it gives for the Night Stalker. You see everything. Your entire team sees everything in nighttime thanks to the Dark Ascension, and he has flying vision, so just everything is laid bare what you can do. We now have a BKB on the void split. He needs a BKB, but it does not feel like a nice BKB game. There is a jump forward here. There, BKB used from A and B, and he jumps out. No, the lasso is there from Monkey. Oh. And that's now the 9-second BKB charge used, and you still died.
Yep, that is really not how you want to be debuting your BKB.
And now looking to go high ground. They know A and B. Oh no, they don't know. He didn't buy back in the last time. Okay. But they know there's no glyph up as they used glyph in the previous one.
And it's pretty likely that he is short on money right now with the fresh BKB purchase, because there just hasn't been any space to farm whatsoever for Stratyk. Look at where the vision from the Radiant is right now as well. They're watching both, actually all three lanes now that Monkey got off with that ward on mid. All three of them. Covered
now
anytime.
Pale Horse summoned the Roche. He was in there and it immediately spawned. We have level 25 for him, by the way. He is so high level and farm. Like he is 2,000 gold ahead of an anti-mage with Battle Fury.
Going in.
As we see here, the jump in here from the AM, but the Rolling Thunder just disrupts this for so long. The Age is going to be picked up, and Dragon Soul is controlled out of this game. He dies, and Monkey, meanwhile, he controls the rest of the fight. A and B only left to be scrambling back to his base. Did they get anything from that? I don't think so. No, Shard was picked up by the Leshrac as well. Oh, a disaster.
Absolutely
a minute
nothing.
now without anti-mage.
Yep. And this is what I meant with them getting the last Roshan against the Pangolier. This is what could have happened. Martingale cutting the creep wave does not matter as there's still creeps in the Dire base. And they're TPing back for him right now.
Trying to TP on out, but the Yule Scepter going to be there. And now, whoop, trying to find this. As on the other side, Curtin Kelly. Silence up, trying to get away, trying to deal any amount of damage here, but it's not going to be enough. On the other side, Pale Horse and Gremlo just playing 2v2. As forcing out a Soulbind. There's still an Aegis on this Leshrac, so he does not mind whatsoever. He now realized he had an Aghanim Shard in his pocket. He could have used that. He could still use it. He could use it right now. He could use it.
Anytime.
He TPs, he could use the shard. He used it now and puts the Lincoln Sphere in. Okay, great. Didn't want to waste the space there, as Gremlo looking to go on to Raza is going to be saved by the Yule Scepter, but Gremlo says he wants that kill. But there's the hookshot from Dana. This might be a little bit too much. Gremlo, however, just TPs on out and says goodbye.
And they're really playing with our food just now.
Yeah.
This anti-mage still has a little bit to go before he has a BKB. Hello?
Hello? And it is so scary now for Stratyk as the 5-man smoke. Your map just feels so like anywhere you show there could just be 2 heroes jumping you. Pale Horse, there's the Hex,
or just the one.
onto the Timber Saw. Carrot and Kelly gonna be the one to die first. To jump forward, they want more than just that. Raza is going to die as well. Dana gonna be pushed back with the Flame Break. That's 3 heroes dead.
Slaughter. Do you see those legs, by the way? Leshrac is an insect.
Truly is. I don't want to think about it too much. And Pale Horse said, "Team, go end while I push the side lane with the tier 2." They force out the glyph.
Actually, no.
Okay.
He's just going for a stroll.
Okay. Yeah, now they say, okay, let's, there's...
I think he came to pick them up. They were having too much fun again.
Very much. There was a clear comms.
Guys, I'm putting bot. Why are you mid? Why are you mid?
Gremlo just jumps in with the Dark Ascension, and Pale Horse, objective-based gamer. So the Diabolic Edict clears through it. There's going to be the BKB from Gremlo going onto Raza. They find A and B. The stun is not going to be quite enough to finish off the Void Spirit, but Dragon Soul, he is being controlled, and his soul is going to leave his body as the Anti-Mage is going to die. They find a lasso here onto the Void Spirit. Buyback galore here from Stratyk, but it all seems a little bit futile as they're just being fed into the meat grinder that is Arkosh Gaming right now. The fountain does help out. They do find monkeys, and Pale Horse is going to have to use his Aegis. Buyback from the Timbersaw, trying to hold on at any means necessary as Stratyk, they really can't afford to lose another series in the DPC. They might face relegation soonish if they lose this series. As the jump comes in, the global silence, they're gonna go here. Hex onto A and B at the same time, and they're just trying to finish them both off here. The Timbersaw is going to die. 90 seconds without Curtain Killer. Raza, Pale Horse has something to say about that Grimstroke because he is going to die. Jump in here by A and B, but he is being controlled by absolutely everybody, and it is just a slaughter after a slaughter as the kills start wrecking in, and the GG call is there, and people are... Crow doesn't like his boots.